Instagram flexing, be fucking at my house. Trapping all out of the beat. Play Picasso on the beat. Niggas pissy just to get me out.
We about to go up in here. This high volume chest workout in, man. Show y'all a little something, how we get down. And y'all gonna enjoy it, man. So stay tuned for that.
What's good, YouTube? Joe Corey, Elite Athletics and Personal Training, and I'm coming at you guys with a high volume chest workout commentary. Right here, we got 135 on the bench. I'm just warming up, you heard me? I'm doing 3 warm-up sets, no more, no less. After that, I go ahead and I get into my working sets of 185. Okay, so I don't necessarily count warm-up sets as my sets, so I may do 9, 10, 11 sets of bench. You heard me? I just do it until I feel a pump in my chest and make sure that I'm actually feeling the contraction before I even lift any type of heavy weight. So right here I got 185. I hit it for 5. Also, I'm going to be making a bench tutorial, barbell bench tutorial. As far as hand placement goes, you want to make sure your hand placement is shoulder width apart. You feel me? So many people out there want to do it very wide, and this is a mass building chest exercise. You want to make sure that you do feel the contraction in your chest, and I think shoulder width hand placement is perfect for getting the most optimal contraction from your chest. Right here I got 225 pounds and I hit it for 5. On this last rep right here, as you will see, it was a grinder set. You feel me? I had my boy, I was like, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. And at that point, if you can't get it up past the halfway point and you cannot like get the rep up at all, like you're stuck at the halfway point and you can't grind it out, then of course get the spot. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get the spotter to go ahead and take it up off of you. However you want to get that money, you want to make sure that you're getting that work in and that the spotter isn't helping you lift the weight. Okay, so right here I did 245 and I hit it for 1, man. I hit it for 1. I was very mad at myself just due to the fact that I usually hit it for 3 or 4, but it's always good to cycle your rep ranges. So right here I died, like I just flat out died. Had my boy help me pull that off of me, man. And you know, it's all good. Some days you may have it, some days you don't. You heard me? Next up right here, we got barbell incline bench. Now I have 2 different sets of chest days. I have a barbell focus day, then I have a dumbbell focus day. If you haven't seen my last chest routine, that was strictly dumbbell based with just the barbell bench. That was it. However, today is straight barbell bench. You heard me? So I started off with 135 and then I went ahead and I did 185 for 5 reps. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to go too heavy on this exercise. You just want to make sure that you feel it in your chest. Drink water. Make sure you drink your water. You don't want to be dehydrated while you're working out.
What are you talking about?
Drink your water. Drink your water. So, just like I said, man, make sure you drink your water during your workouts, man. You don't want to cramp up, be looking like LeBron in the playoffs last year. Had the meanest cramps and all that, man. Or was that a couple years ago? Anyways, man, you don't want to cramp up in the gym. Bring you like a little bottle of water or put water in your blender bottle. You heard me? Right here, I got seated Smith machine shoulder presses. Now, I do the seated shoulder press without the Smith machine. I just do it with the barbell. However, right here, this allows me to really focus on hitting my shoulders. Really focus on hitting my shoulders, going through a full range of motion, stopping at the bottom, pausing for 1 second, and then going right back up. Okay, so I'm not swinging the weight, I'm not jerking the weight, I'm making sure I'm keeping constant tension on my shoulders. And man, I had the meanest pump, man. My triceps look like full hams after this. You heard me? Next thing we got right here is Pec Flys. You heard me? Some days I may use cables, some days I may use the machine. So as you can see, I'm getting a full stretch, and I'm squeezing at the top. Okay, if you do not squeeze at the top, you will not feel the contraction. So many people be swinging these handles like they're trying to close a fridge or something. You want to make sure that you're squeezing at the top and holding for 1. That's how you get that maximal contraction in the chest. You heard me? Got a mean chest pump right now. Next up, we got lateral shoulder raises with the cables. I'm not swinging, I'm not jerking, and I'm keeping my core nice and tight. I'm not using any momentum, and I'm pulling right through my elbows. In order to get the maximal contraction out of the medial head of the delt, you want to make sure you're pulling through your elbows. That's the only way to allow it to contract, and to really squeeze at the top and hold for 1. So, gosh, boy, I'm all veiny. Man, even though I'm on a bulk, man, my body still looks phenomenal. You feel me? Well, to me, this is the first time in a long time where I'm actually comfortable with my body as far as, you know, from a gym standpoint. So, definitely happy about the results. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I got some tricep push downs and some overhead tricep extensions. So right here, I am using the bar. If your wrists are bad, I would highly recommend going ahead and using the rope, since it has a better range of motion for your wrist and you can move it around. With the bar, you can't really move your hands or wrist around or anything like that. So if you have any wrist issues, carpal tunnel because you text too much or you type too much, go ahead and throw the rope on there. You feel me? It's not going to hurt you. It's going to actually feel good, and you get the proper range of motion. As you can see, I'm coming up, I'm making a V, and then I'm coming straight down and locking out. So I'm going from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So right here, I'm doing the overhead tricep extensions, and I hit it for 3 sets of 10 for both of the movements.
Alright, y'all. That's going to conclude the high volume chest workout. Got in and out about 45 minutes. Didn't take but what, 30 seconds in between?
Yeah.
For rest for real. So I don't play, man. When I go into the gym, I make sure I get it done and I'm out the way. You feel me? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the video. And I'll see you next time. Peace.